Some big names in the dance music industry will be making their way to the Rocket City over the next 2 days. The Breakaway Tour is making its second to last stop on tour in Huntsville starting tomorrow. Fox 54's Gabe Glassman takes us inside the Orion Amphitheater to get an early glimpse.
Well, you can see some of the final preparations happening here at the Orion Amphitheater. It's for the Breakaway Music Festival, and their next stop on tour is here in Huntsville at the Orion Amphitheater. This is stop 11 of 12 for Breakaway. They tour across the country in multiple cities, but this is the first time the traveling tour will be making a stop in the Rocket City.
When we announce a new city, there's always nerves, right? Like, is it going to work? Is the market going to be receptive to Breakaway? We saw a great response from the market right out of the gate. We're excited to see our brand continue to grow in the marketplace. And so, yeah, there's a lot of excitement from myself and the team.
The team here on Thursday is working to welcome thousands of people across the next 2 days.
We'll see over 4,000 folks a day, which is amazing for a first-year festival in this market at a beautiful venue like the Orion, across 2 stages, our main stage and our second stage, as well as our silent disco. Our whole model is based on going to places and bringing Breakaway to places that don't otherwise have music festivals like ours. We don't go to New York, LA, Miami, Chicago. We come to cities just like Huntsville, Alabama, who deserve best-in-class talent like folks can expect to see here over the next 2 days.
If you're attending Breakaway Music Festival, gates will open each day, Friday and Saturday at 4 p.m. In Huntsville, Gabe Glassman, Fox 54 News.
Some of the featured artists on the lineup are the Chainsmokers, Cascade, and DJ Diesel, also known as basketball legend Shaquille O'Neal. We have more information for you about the festival on FOX54.com.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
And here's a live look, I might add, from Drake Mountain. We're still able to, with this limited time we have, catch that sunset to the right. I love it.
I love the sunset. The sunset is very pretty. And maybe the sunrise is just as pretty, but on any given morning I am not up to watch the sunrise, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you wake up in time
no.
to see? No? Okay, you didn't even need to finish the, not a chance.
One day, though, one day, I remember you told me that, was it Montesano Mountain that you were there for Easter sunrise service?
Yes,
Yeah.
so I have in fact seen the sunrise of my own volition. In the meantime, we'll continue to enjoy the sunset. And it is a beautiful one this evening, and we've got some fantastic temperatures to go with it. 79 degrees right now in Huntsville, 80 degrees both Athens and Decatur. Look at that, Fort Payne. Good evening. I wish I was over there this evening. 74, 81 right now in Florence, 81 in Fayetteville, 82 in Pulaski, 78 degrees right now in Coleman. Fantastic evening for some Thursday night football. Look at this, 75 at 7, 70 at 8, 67 by 9, 66 degrees by the time we get to 10 p.m. We're going to maintain a mostly clear sky this evening. Have a look at the drought monitor. Newest one just came out today, and we've seen improvement in all the places that you would expect improvement. Remember all that rain we saw last week across the Tennessee Valley? Well, that is now taken into account as far as the latest drought monitor is concerned. No drought problems up across southern Middle Tennessee, northern Limestone, Madison, or Jackson counties in the clear there. We're also in the clear across a good chunk of northwest Alabama, Lauderdale, Colbert, down into Franklin County, Lawrence County. The rest of us talking about abnormally dry conditions. And then there are a couple of spots across the Tennessee Valley that are talking about moderate drought conditions. When you consider the fact that we're now into early October, this is actually not a bad place to be. Now, drought problems could worsen over the next couple of weeks if we don't get any appreciable rain, but as of right now, this is not a bad place to be, especially when you consider where we were this time last year. Moderate drought conditions had basically taken over all locations north of the Tennessee River, and we were even talking about severe drought conditions up across southern Middle Tennessee. So year-over-year change, we've seen a great deal of improvement. Now, that said, there's not a ton of rain in the forecast. We're going to be dry through the weekend. There are some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. That activity could bleed into next Thursday, but none of that is going to be a wash or bring a significant amount of rain to the area. Temperatures were a little bit cooler today compared to what we've seen over the last couple of days. We only climbed into the lower 80s this afternoon. Compare that to what we were talking about several years ago, back October 2nd and October 3rd, 2019. The high temperature each of those days was 100 degrees. Still the highest temperatures ever recorded in the month of October at the Huntsville International Airport. A really nice quiet night, temperatures dropping into the mid-50s. Dare I say, you could leave your windows open tonight with a low temperature right around 56 degrees. In the more rural locations, probably going to be even a couple of degrees cooler than that. When the kids get on the school bus tomorrow morning, 59 at 7, 62 by 8, 65 at 9, 70 degrees by 10 a.m. A beautiful morning to get on the school bus. I believe for many of the kids, it'll be the last morning on the school bus until after fall break. I think a lot of kids have fall break next week. A mostly sunny sky tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures climbing into the lower 80s. Got a high right around 82 degrees. Friday night football looks just as good as Thursday night football. Look at this. Temperatures starting in the 70s. We're ending in the 60s. Have a good look at the next 7 days. 82 on Friday, 83, 84 Saturday, Sunday. Weekend looks great. A little more cloud cover on Sunday. Still great. 81 degrees Monday and Tuesday, and then a pair of 80s next Wednesday and Thursday, with the scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week.
More than 160 seniors laced up their shoes and brought their A game in Huntsville today at the Olympiacs. Seniors from ACT's retirement communities across Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas came to compete in this year's games at Magnolia Trace in Huntsville. Teams were seen competing in colorful team t-shirts as their mascots and friends cheered from the sidelines. Players competed in competitive physical challenges and brain games, including jigsaw, Wii bowling, and chair volleyball. One resident told us she loves physical and social aspects of the Olympiacs.
I don't want to sit around for the rest of my life, because then I notice the floor that needs cleaning and things in the kitchen that I need to be doing. So I'd much rather be out with people and doing fun things.
The games ended with an award ceremony. Congrats to all the participants. Next year, the games will be at the Tryon Estates in Columbus, North Carolina. All right, Mo, what's going on in sports?
Well, after our bye week, UNA back in action for UAC play, and they've got a top 25 opponent. We'll talk to the UNA Lions next.